Hi friends, Ian here with a Levi-stick tutorial. I'm in beautiful Dongtan, Korea, where I'll be living for the next year, and I thought I would celebrate by offering a tutorial for a move I like to call a Swypalation. It's basically you have the wand on the horizontal and you are moving your hand across it with a light grip to where it looks like it's isolated in one place, sort of just floating. It requires a fair amount of practice and dexterity. One of the common problems is it likes to move when you're moving forward and backwards or up and down. You want to try and keep it as still as you can. To start practicing, I actually recommend on the vertical. You can use a long string or a short string. I currently have a short string. And really, to start on the vertical, I recommend just giving it a little drop, just to get sort of the feel of how tight you need to grip it, because you don't want to grip it too tight or else you won't move. You don't want to grip it too loosely or else you lose your playing. So for this, I just like to give it a little push up and then move my hand up, and then when it's time to move my hand down, give it a little pull up, very, very slight so that the audience doesn't see it, and just move it through. It requires trying to keep the stick in the same position. There you go. So once you get comfortable moving it in the vertical, I recommend trying it in the horizontal. To get a feel for the horizontal, I'd say hold on to one end to begin with and just practice moving it back and forth that way, and then, letting go as it reaches the other end once you get comfortable with it. If you notice, I'm still sort of making the wand wobble. It's something you don't want. You want it to stay as straight as possible. You can move it in front of you. It's a lot more difficult in front of you. One of the other things you can do to variate it is add your illusion hand to it. So it's going back and forth. Oops. You want to make sure that with your string, you are not getting your fingers caught up in it. If your fingers are getting tangled within your string, you're not going to be able to come all the way to the end. See, right now my thumb, I purposely wrap my thumb up in the string, and I can't get, and it makes the wand wibble and wobble. So yeah, just keep practicing at it. Recognize the pull of gravity and the tense of your arms. You will get tired after a while. Go on to some other things, Practice moving in and out of it. There are some nice sort of like spinny things where you can do it even when it's not straight up and down. There are lots of variations to play with. I don't recommend doing this with a fire wand, as with a fire wand you have the two heads on the end and the shaft is probably going to get fairly hot. I also don't recommend it with a Flow Toys Flow Light wand, as the joints are likely to break because of the bounciness. It works really nicely with a Hoops of Creation wand, except for the Hoops of Creation wand, they have the batteries, so you just have to practice balancing out the battery set. The Infinite Works wand, I've done it with that. It's quite nice. I'm sure there are other wands out there that I've played it with, but I can't think of them right now. So, keep practicing. You'll get it. Even I don't have it perfectly, and it's my tutorial. So, have some fun with it, amuse yourself, and just keep going at it. Alright, have fun, and join me next week when I will hopefully have a new video for you. Bye!